Hello from Southern Ontario, May 30th today, Tuesday. Anyways, so I was headed into town today to get an estimate on the exhaust on my car because there's no way I can afford the stock stuff. It's worth more than the car is. It's stupid. Anyways, I would not have been going into town. I would have been trusting to my red-green high temperature chrome tape on the exhaust. I'm on borrowed time there. Anyways, I wouldn't have been headed in to get an estimate if it wasn't for channel support. I simply would not have made the trip. Before I left on my local telencell, I saw a young girl posting, "I'm at the food bank. Could anybody give me a ride out highway number 7? Which I live on highway number 7. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit out there today. It's hot, right? And I thought, well, I don't know how long the estimate's going to take, put it up on the hoist. Thought, well, she's at the library, somebody, will respond. So anyways, then I'm driving out the highway, and she just lives a mile down the road here. Not even quite that far. Oh, I didn't know that. But anyways, she's slugging along the side of the highway with her bundle buggy wheeled basket. It can't drive in the gravel. She's got to be, half out into the lane. So I stopped and I picked her up and took her to her place and got the story. And I'll share it briefly with you, although I don't want to violate anyone's privacy. Her and her husband have recently moved here from Brampton, often referred to as Bramladesh. Not a good place for kids. Not a good place for people really anymore either. But that aside, hubby's found a job. She hasn't. They don't have a car. I think I saw her post last week, same deal on the local telencell. Their fridge had gone and they lost their food, right? She's at the food bank. So I managed to get her bundle buggy and her and my little car. Said I had no problem. It's 200 yards out of my way to drop her off. So then we got chatting. This is how I got her and her husband's story. He's at work. I didn't meet him. She was eyeing my smokes, And I was like, "Do you need smokes?" She was like, "Well, I just gave hubby my last $20 to tide him through to payday. Now we got food again." I didn't ask her, but I assumed she turned up a fridge. She had posted last week or whatever it was about anybody got a cheap fridge, right? I assume that problem got solved. But my point is, what goes around comes around. I wouldn't have been making that trip if you hadn't have been helping me. I wouldn't be there to help her. I mean, she's just a little wee thing, and she's pushing this, it must have been 70 pounds, bundle buggy down the side of a highway, no less. So I left her my package of smokes as well, which she was grateful for. She was like, "What can I do for you?" I'm looking for housework, cleaning stuff, anything I can do for you. I said, "Oh, I just subscribe to the channel. What comes around goes around." So I wanted to just share that happy little story with you. It was a feel-good story for me, and I hope it was for you too. And hey, Alberta, you rock. Referring to the yesterday's election results. Woohoo. Take care, everyone.